Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that was pretty good. Thank you for being here at 8 a.m. on the final day of the conference. I know I didn't want to get up to speak this morning. I am very excited to present LeanOnWe, and I thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to the 32nd annual Alpha meeting. First of all, let me give you a little background how I ended up sitting here, literally, on the stage this morning. Until 4.5 years ago, I knew very little about home care, other than the fact that I was helping my parents manage their care. I was an avid cyclist. I used to regularly go on weekend rides with a group of friends. And one Saturday afternoon, I was finishing a 50-mile bicycle ride. I was almost home, and all of a sudden, an out-of-control SUV came barreling at me. The SUV crossed the solid line and went into me head-on without braking. It was 1:06, not that I remember the time or anything, on a Saturday afternoon, and the driver had fallen fast asleep. I was quickly medevac to the hospital, but they didn't expect me to survive. In case you're wondering, I did. When I got home, I could barely move. And I needed a lot of help. And that was the first time I appreciated the pivotal role that caregivers play in our society. But what was really shocking for me is that after 2 months, my home care coverage was done. Done? I have a lifetime of this. What are you talking about? Now look, I know for all of you, this is the world you live in. You know how meager our home care insurance coverage is in this country. But for me, my entire career I've been paying into good private insurance. And now that I needed it, it wasn't there. Well, the agency that I was set up with said, well, you can continue, you can pay out of pocket. It'll be $25 an hour, 4-hour minimum, $100. Am I going to pay at least $100 a day for the rest of my life? I knew I had to find a better option. So I looked into hiring a caregiver privately. And as you know, that is something that many, many Americans do when they're hiring, when they're paying out of pocket. So as I looked into it, the funny thing is, I realized that my private hire options weren't so great either. There is an underground network of caregivers. Maybe you're familiar with it. It goes something like this. My neighbor's uncle's cousin knew someone 6 months ago who may or may not be available. And you have no intel on these caregivers. You know nothing about their experience. You know nothing about their references. You don't even know anything about their criminal record. It's a crazy system. There is no way to vet these caregivers the way they need to be vetted. So, my wife and I realized that there had to be a better system. And that better system is LeanOnWe. LeanOnWe is a hand-picked, highly recommended network of caregivers that work privately and directly for the family. And we are so proud to be serving scores of Alpha members and their clients throughout the Metro New York area. And as caregivers, you can rest assured that we meet each caregiver We make sure they're experienced. We don't accept anyone on our network right out of home health aid school. And we take at least 2 references of people that they have worked for, and we call and verify that. And then we take an FBI fingerprint check, the most comprehensive background check that you can do. And that puts you in a very strong position. Look, we know why so many people look to hire caregivers privately. It's considerably less expensive. You get to choose who comes into your home. You get to control the care without a middleman. And the caregiver yields significantly higher pay. And with LeanOnWe, you get the added benefit, an important added benefit, of having backup, replacement, and emergency fill-in caregivers. So, I would also say that LeanOnWe prefers to take the most difficult cases. So please, turn over your gold card. Get it? Gold. And look at all the things that we can do to make life easier for you. At LeanOnWe, we want you, the aging life professionals, to lean on us. Because we know that the more that you lean on us, the more time you will have to spend on what you do best, managing care for your clients. Thank you very much. It's been great to be here.